Hello everybody, today I will tell you the strategy how to manage your forex trade or futures or stocks or any other trade, okay, that involves price action trading, okay, to maximize your profits or returns. Before I start, okay, what is the most common mistake that you ever made in when you're trading? When you are on the desk, what is the most common mistake that you made? Most of the times I get the email saying, you know what, Ali, I have taken the best trade in the world, but you know, it stopped me and then it went higher and it moved like 100 and 200 pips. So what is the wrong thing that you are doing? How I am managing my swing forex trades, that I can show you. So today I have a great example on euro dollar. The most important things when trading forex market is that you have to be a disciplined trader. It's all about the trade management. You can take the best trade in the world, as said, and you can just choke it, okay, and you can just take the worst trade and then you manage it so beautifully, keeping risk to reward in your mind, okay, in your favor, and then get out with the profit. Okay, so today I have a nice example on EURUSD. It's again a forex pair. Let me zoom out a little bit. First, let's switch to weekly chart on euro dollar. This okay, I took this trade on 14th of July, right here. Okay, right here is my entry, and the chart you are watching in front of your screens is a weekly chart. So I've been holding this trade for and about, it's New Year, it's 2018, and now we have almost let's say 9.5 months into the trade. I am holding the trade. Definitely I will share my steps, but one by one, what strategy I use for swing trades to maximize my profits. Because forex trading is such a beautiful thing that if you are a disciplined trader, okay, if you are a disciplined trader, market will pay you. The market will pay you huge. All you have to do is keep your nerves, okay, and be disciplined trader. Now the question arises, okay, that how to be a disciplined trader. All right, how to manage your trade for, like, how to wait for 9 months. It's almost, you can call it a year now. After 2-3 months, this trade will be an year trade, and I'm still holding. Will I still hold if the market is dropping? Yes, of course. Does this drop panics me? Of course not. I have seen a drop of like 520, let's suppose 500 pips. So how about this drop? This drop is just 450 pips. So what have happened? Okay, I saw a drop of, what do you call it, 500 pips, but again I saw a gain of 100 pips, 1000 pips, sorry. This time I'm watching a drop of, I don't know, maybe it might drop more, maybe 500 pips. Let's say it again. Okay, so I might expect one more push to the upside, okay, maybe here, and I might exit everything out here. So where to take your profits out, where to take your stop loss, where to manage your risk, where to put your stop loss. Maybe if I will be way aggressive, I will be stopped out here. I will say, you know, this is 200-day moving average, blah blah blah, you know, this has closed under the moving average. Okay, so I'm gonna take a loss. I'm gonna take my position out. It has already retraced more than 50%. Sorry about the color. This color looks so ugly. Okay, so it has already retraced like 23.6% left, back to zero. So should I take it out? No, I manage it. I keep my nerves. Okay, so same thing you have to do. First I will discuss why I took this trade on euro dollar, okay, and how I managed the same trade to hold on to like 10 months. So let's get started. Huge sell-off on euro. If we zoom out a chart a little bit, we can see huge sell-off for almost a year. Okay, huge sell-off, and then after this sell-off, what happened? The euro started to move in a range. How at this point, of course, we will never know if this thing is going to be a range. No, of course not. But yes, when we will be able to know, we will be only able to know if this thing is range, maybe here. Okay, when we see that this price is rejecting the highs every single time, they rejected the highs here, 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 and where they are going, they're trying to go lower. So this point, at this type of point, we know this is a range. You can draw anywhere. We have a rising support from higher time frames. Maybe it's a monthly level. Okay, so we have rising support. We know the price might stop here. Price stopped here. Quickly they snapped lower, trapped new sellers, skyrockets back to the highs. Right? We have plenty of touches in this area that they might stop here as well. Right? This is the time, okay, where the industrial buyers, big buyers, are putting their orders in. But we are safe traders. We don't want to be the first one into the party, okay, because we are not industry. We are just individual traders. Okay, so we have a range. Okay, we have a range here. They have rejected the highs many times. Here, there you go, here you go. We have also range lows. Okay. In the range, what do? Let's suppose if we have a range, okay. We have a range. The price moved really aggressively to the downside, okay. And then, do we buy the low? No, of course not. We can't just buy here. This is way too aggressive to buy. Okay, what we do? We wait for the confirmation. The price goes back up. Okay, the price goes back up to the highs. Got rejected here. Okay, they got the rejection here. The price drops again back to the lows. So do we buy here? Of course not. At this time, we don't know if the price is going to drop further or if that's a range. That can be just double bottom. And for the third time, the price goes back to the highs. And then again, fails to close above and then comes back down. That point, we know, okay, if the price is coming back down, we know this is a range. This is a range. So now I can look for buying opportunities over here. This can be my buying opportunity. Industrial buyers, they'll be buying down here. Okay. And where will be they selling? They'll be selling the top. Right? They'll be selling here. In range, sell the high. Sell the high. Sell the high. Sell the high. Okay, buy the low. Okay, so this is how you trade the range. Okay, so coming back, we have nice buying opportunity down here. Many spikes. Spike, the price comes down. Okay, price comes down. Spike goes back. Spike goes back. Spike goes back. So at this point, we know that they are losing. Those sellers who've been selling this market ever since, they are losing the hope that this price is going to fall. I know some traders who've been selling 1.20 handle in order, that thinking or hoping that it will hit, euro will hit 1.00. Okay, so that's different part of the story. And now we have rising support here. Way before it got broken, they closed under it. Okay, they closed under it. The price come back to our buying territory. This is our buying zone. Price comes back to our buying zone. They makes a new high, new lower high. Now the price, what the price is doing? The price is continuously making lower highs. Okay? The price is continuously making lower highs. One lower high here, lower highs here, and then we have higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But now, since I am trading a range, right? And let's zoom out. They have failed so far to close any weekly bar above this strong level, right? They came back, of course, they came back, failed to close, failed to close, failed, okay? And then here as well, they failed. They came back. You know what the buyers are doing, industrial buyers especially, okay? They are buying down here, okay? And then they are coming higher, they're booking their profits. That's what's happening here. They're booking their profits. Okay, and in case if they don't have the faith in the trade, they'll book their profit. And if they have a faith in the trade, okay, they will keep it go, okay? So we have nice gap as well on euro. I don't know, maybe like 50-60 pips, not 50, maybe 100, 200. 170 points, pips, gaps on euro dollar, okay? So they failed to close on in our this horizontal support and resistance area, okay? What is support and resistance area? For example, if this is a strong support or resistance, okay, the price comes drops aggressively, okay. Now this is a support. If the price is up here, this is support. It drops, comes back to test it, okay. Now this thing has become a resistance now. So now you look for selling opportunities. Same thing, okay, the price is going higher, okay, price is going higher, price comes back around, okay, price comes back around, okay, now this thing has turned, before it was resistance, now this thing is support. It's acting as a support. Same thing we see here, the price drops aggressively. They come back to test it, okay, they came back to test it, failed to close, and then another push to the downside, one more leg, okay. So now this thing is now a resistance. They failed a couple of times, and now we are seeing a close for the first time in history above our support or resistance level here. We see finally a close, right? So what do? So we've definitely love to buy. How many weeks it has been? They haven't closed since 2015, and we are in 2017. The price failed to close. They had multiple attempts to break, but every time they are falling apart. For the first time in history, we had, not history, but you know, in maybe 2-3 years, that we see finally a close above. So what we do, we come back to daily chart. Okay, where is the entry? Today the market is closed, so I don't have to scroll, otherwise the chart will move back and forth. Okay, so this is our entry candle. 14th, yeah, 14th. Okay, this one right here. As soon as, of course, there is a close, you guys might think there is a close, daily close as well. Okay, so why haven't I bought there? Because this might be again a fake breakout. What happened here? Why you are not paying attention to the weekly chart? We have a break here, right? And what happened? If they even went higher, they trapped new buyers. And then they are coming back down to complete the cycle of the range. So that's why the weekly chart, high time frames, always rocks. The swing, that's the beauty of the swing forex trading, that you have to watch your chart on weekly levels, on higher time frames, so that you avoid doing mistakes. Okay, it's tough to be disciplined, it's tough to wait, but yes, so you get down to see if this weekly candle will close above this horizontal support or resistance area. Finally they close it, and then we can move to daily chart to take our entries. The daily candle, maybe like, I don't know, maybe since I live in Dubai, so for my time this candle will close around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the night, depending if they have a day saving time or whatever. So I can't wait, so I will just wait. I'll just put my buy order. Maybe the candle will close or not, so I just took a buy here. Okay, my buy is here. I took the buy. Where is my stop? The most important question. Where is my stop? Is there enough room to target what I am going to risk? This is the most important question in trading. So I have a buy here. I have a stop of 400 pips. My stop goes under the previous week low. Since I'm trading weekly chart, my stop is here. 400 pips is my stop. Okay, so do we have enough room? We'll see. This swing, we have like 250, and in case, since this is these sellers will be taken out, because this is huge sell-off. Okay, and those traders, they might be holding, as said, a friend of mine was still holding 1.20 handle for a 1.11 handle. He never achieved 1.00, sorry. Okay, so those big industrial sellers, they're holding on to it. Okay, and then finally when we see a close for the first time above our horizontal support or resistance area, that's a good sign for us. The only thing that I see here can be is this swing high plus the EMA, the 200-day moving average. So this is the only thing. And then what happened next week? Skyrocket. They closed above 200. Okay, what's the next hurdle? The next hurdle is swing high. They closed above. Okay, back-to-back bulls bar. Wow, 2 weeks done. So let it, and now I start to build faith in the trade, that this trade will work. Why? We had a swing, failed. We have 200 immediately. That was my hurdle. They closed above. That's why the close is important, not the test. Okay, the price comes back, tests it, fails, comes back, tests it, fail. I want to see a close. Okay, so the price close above 200, price closes next hurdle, that is swing high over here, sorry, over here. And then now I see more faith in the trade that it might work. So now I can move my stop if I want to break even. Okay, because I have seen enough. I have taken my profits out from the trade already. Okay, how much was our risk? 400 points. We have already achieved 400 points here. Sorry, it's Forex, so it's pips. So I have already achieved 400 pips. So now I can move my stop to break even. Okay, I don't want to see this thing coming back, failing at the highs like what it did earlier. Okay, I don't want one more push to the downside. Okay, so this is the whole scenario now in front of my mind. So should I what happened then? The price moved higher, price tested 1.20 handle. Okay, and then they started to retrace. Some people started to say this is a trend changing and we are cycling back to the lows, because that's what the range traders will do, right? If you are selling here, okay, the price goes more high, you sell more to send it back, right? So that at this point, when they started to break this rising support level, Okay, they started to say, you know, this is a reversal now. We are cycling back to the range. So actually this is range expansion. Okay, this is just a range expansion. This is the original range. So you just copy this and paste it here. Maybe here. So this is one range and that is second range. The third range will be again back to the highs. We can count even. So this is like 1000 pips range. So this is again 1000 pips range. Exactly same to same. Is this by chance? Of course not. Traders are keeping their eyes on it. So we have 1000 pip range. Okay, we get the point, 940, and then from here we have again 1000 pips range. We have a retracement of maybe 500 pips. So we expect a 500 pips retracement. Then again we can target a range expansion. That's different scenario that the range trading. I will cover that one in the next videos. But for now, this is the swing trading. Okay, so swing trading, you don't place your stop way too close. Otherwise you'll be stopped out. I'll be stopped out if I'll place here, right? I'll be stopped out, you know. I'll say, you know what, this thing gonna fail as expected. They have a close under, same thing, under the 200. Okay, that first it was a hurdle, you remember? 200 was a hurdle. They closed under, okay, and then they have now they're cycling back, so they might test my entry point. So it's okay, let them test my entry point. Don't panic, don't freak out. If you have a stop here, take the stop, call it a deal. So don't put your stop loss way too close to the price. Okay, and then what happened after 2-3 weeks? We have like a twin reversal. We have evening or morning star, whatever you guys want to say it, but I would never say it evening or morning star, because we have like one candle in the middle of the week. Okay, and then moreover, it's not happening in the top, at the top or at the bottom. So we have nice structure here. We have a trend line resistance coming in. We have support coming in. Okay, we have a nice close finally here. We have a nice close above, and then again we are continuing, right? We are continuing. So now I can move my stop from where it was, break even, ouch, sorry, from break even to the previous swing low. Now we have a swing low. This is known as a swing low. Okay, so now I move my stop to the swing low. Got it? So this is my stop. The price is here. 1 week, 2 week, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, 6 back-to-back closes above the highs. So closes at the highs, near the highs, makes a new high, okay, but then again comes back around, closes above the previous week high. This is good for us, because what I want to see is price closing above from where it opened. Okay, and if it is closing above the previous week high, that is even more good, better. Okay, and then we have resistance coming in from higher time frames. The price started from here, so we can name it an X. Okay, we can call it X. Sorry, we can call it X. Price starts it from here. They stopped here, and then there is higher probability again to stop here. And notice now that they aren't able to close now above this resistance area. Moreover, we have like a trend line resistance from monthly level, from like 2008, 2014 and 2018 now, okay, that this thing can turn down. So weekly level, where my stop is still sitting at the previous swing low. I want to give it a maximum room that I can. Of course, I have taken my profits out. For example, my risk was 400 pips. So first I take 400 pips out. Okay. Now my trade is 1-to-1. I have gained what I had risked. So now my target will be 800 pips. There you go. I hit my 800 pips on this week. Like January 2018. I hit my 800 pips, and then price moved like 1000 pips, So I have gained 800 plus 400. How many there? 1,200 pips already from the trade. And now this is my bonus, my runner. Let it run. How far this can go? I'm still expecting one more push to the upside. Okay, I'm expecting a buying zone somewhere between actually here. Okay, anything here looks good. I haven't placed my buy orders here because I was looking for a trap back to like 1.20 handle, break of this area, break of our strong support and resistance area. Same thing. What happened here? Let's see. We have again strong support or resistance. We have rejection of the highs, rejection. The price close, never comes back to test it, and now we are testing it. So before it was resistance and now it is support, right? So, and now we are seeing some bullish momentum from the buyers on euro. So this thing can definitely skyrocket back to 1.23 handle, or at least back to mid of this range. You can call it like 1.22. So this will be for day trading, not for swing trading. For swing trading, you have to wait for right time. You might get like 10 trades in 1 year, maybe 5 trades in 1 year, but that one trade or that 5 trades will be equal to that trader who is trading 100 lots in 1 year. Or you will be gaining more. The day trader will be paying spreads, commissions, every single thing. Of course, in this swing trading, you only have one disadvantage of the swaps. So I have a swap for like $300 now. So you have to make a deal with your broker. Of course, there are some swap free accounts as well. You can look into them. If you are a swing trader, you can make sure that the swaps are in your favor. Okay, so if swaps are in your favor, you can even look for more quantity. You can hold on for more longer period because swaps are favoring you. In my case, euro dollar, since I have a buy on euro and have shorted US dollar, this is how the forex market works. If you have euro dollar, this means if you have where is it, euro dollar, okay, and this means you are selling the euro. Okay, if you are buying, sorry, if you have a buy, in my case I have a buy, I'm expecting euro to go higher and I'm expecting the dollar to drop. Sorry about this, to drop. Okay, so now I'm expecting euro to go higher, so I am favoring euro, right? So I have a favor on euro. So euro have negative swaps because I am buying euro, I have to pay the swaps. So you can discuss this with your broker. You can ask him, or they have a whole spreadsheet. You can even look in the MT4 section in euro maybe specification. You can see how much they're charging swaps. Like long swaps are -2, short swaps are 2.45. okay, 3-day swaps, so every Wednesday, whatever. So every broker have different stuff on this one. So that's how you manage. You wait, okay, you wait, you put your stop at right stop placement. Initially my stop was here. When the price moved higher, okay, when I got my T1 or T2, whatever, okay, I moved it to break even. Now is the tough part. Okay, since I got my T1, T2, where should I exit the T3 or T4, T5? Okay, I will exit the T3 maybe at the highs. Maybe, you know, I know now that we have a strong resistance area coming in to play. So I have to look to at least book something here, right? Also, we know that this is range expansion, 100 pips here, 1000 pips here, so 1000 pips here. So we call it a deal, 1000 pips. Okay, so where do I place my stop then? Because when the okay, this phase, when the price moved higher and then come back around, I have achieved the first phase. Now this is the starting of the second phase. Okay, now they started to move in a daily wedge, okay, or weekly wedge, sorry, that's a weekly wedge. And then they moved higher, so that's okay. I can move my stop here. They moved one more high. If I'm trading it on a daily chart, remember this stop will be depending on the daily chart. Okay, if you have the time frame that you're trading, if you have a daily trade, then you take it on a daily chart. Okay, you manage your stop on daily levels. Okay, if you have taken a trade on weekly levels, then you manage it on weekly level. Okay, so we have a new high, the stop goes here. Okay, so new high, new retracement, we have new high here, right? New retracement here, then I move my stop here. We have a new high. Okay, now I book my profit. Why? As said, I'm expecting a reversal from this point, from this trend line area, trend line resistance area. We have nice rejection here. They might reject here as well. And I don't want to sit in the pain of like 500 and 600 pips again. So better to take out my profits. So taking my profits out here makes sense, right? Now where's my stop? My stop goes under here. Okay, there is a rising support now. So better to put it under, right? Let me draw it again. So rising support, the stop goes under this rising support. We have horizontal support, we have buying area, buying zone at you can call it like 1.20. so this is the buying zone. So expect a bounce from here. So initially my stop was for under 200-day moving average, but I just put it way under the price, way far from the price, because I'm expecting one more leg to the upside. So it's all about the trade management, discipline, wait for the right time, wait for the resistance area, wait for the support area, let the price do its thing, let the market do its thing, whatever it is doing. You want to book profit here, of course you can. Okay, I will not take the profit here. We have nice huge rally to the upside. This thing might have a leg to the upside, one more push. Okay, and the best thing to take your profit out if only I can see at the resistance area. Now we are approaching into our buying zone. You can say that again, same scenario. We have rising support. We had a rising support. Rising support got broken. Rising support got broken. Okay, and then now in this one we had like support. Let's see if we can find support here as well. Nope, nothing so far. So we have still like enough room, like 100 pips for the price to go, and then we can look for buying opportunities here as well. So that's why that's a buying zone. So same to same pattern, structure, same structure. This is the same structure. Same structure is happening here. We have rising support. We have rising support. Rising support got broken. Okay, rising support got broken. Okay, and then now same thing. We had this one. I have to calculate. Maybe we have 500 pips of the retracement. We have like 460, so almost 500 pips of the retracement. Same thing. Okay, so everything is pointing to the upside. We can also draw RSI. Okay, where is RSI? Okay, RSI finally is starting to go higher, so that will favor us. Okay, so where is MACD? Okay, so still like selling momentum, but nothing, no divergence so far. Everything looks okay. MACD looks bad, okay, and doesn't look good to buy. So, but these indicators are laggy, as you know. Okay, so we can look for buying opportunity at this area around 200-day moving average, EMA, sorry, exponential day moving average, and we have support. We have our support buying a zone. Okay, we have our rising support broken, and then we have horizontal support as well. So many things pointing up, same level here. Okay, so I wanted to have an what do you call, conservative entries, so maybe around 1.20298. So this one looks good to me. The price came back, maybe missed it by like 10 pips. Never mind, we'll see how the next week will go. I have still buy at 1.14 handle. I'm still making like 600 pips already on the runner, on the target 4, 5, whatever you can say. I have already achieved my targets on this euro dollar pair. And then on the next video I will share pound dollar, because I have also made like 1000 pips. I don't know if I had already made, but I don't know if that was a long video, so sorry about the long video. Hope you learned from this video, and do let me know in the comment section, or you can email me directly at support@forextradingcd.com, and I will definitely reply you guys. So be a disciplined trader, wait for the right opportunities, okay, and then when there is a right opportunities, go all in, okay. Go in with your maximum, because by that time, when you are waiting for the opportunity according to your trading plan, you are saying that this is what you have to do, and then when the opportunity is there, just grab it. And that way you will have more faith in yourself, more encouragement that yes, this is what I was looking for, this is what I have gained, and now I have the opportunity to grab it. So grab it and then enjoy your life. Thank you so much for watching it. So see you in next time. Bye bye.